Hello loves, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Happy You Tarot. If you are new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome. We're going to do our readings for earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. It's going to be September readings, or at least the energy check for the first half of September. And then we'll come back later in the month and do love messages, finance, and abundance readings. Hopefully. I know things have been crazy for me, but I'm trying to get back on the schedule, so just bear with me, okay? All right, so we're going to start with Taurus. Taurus, I hope all is well with you. Don't forget to hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know how the messages resonate with you. Give me a comment or something that maybe a reading that you want done. Still not taking personal readings at the moment. But that will be opening up soon, and there'll be a link and for you all to order personal readings if that's something that you would like, okay? All right, so let's get started, Taurus. Okay. So I want to just pull, I have my Moonology cards here. I want to just get some general messages for you, Taurus. Just see, tap in and see what's going on. All right, so Spirit, this is for Taurus. All right, Taurus is for Taurus. What are the messages? What is the energy surrounding my Taurus collective? This is for Taurus. All right. The messages so far have been very straightforward. I did fire sign messages first, and those were just very straightforward. And it looks like Taurus right off the top, I'm getting a really strong message for you as well. At the bottom of the deck, Taurus, you have meditate and contemplate, okay, and new moon in Pisces, okay. So, and Pisces being, you know, a water sign, water energy. Pisces always gives me the energy surrounding creativity. Okay, so it may be something that Spirit is calling you to listen, to do some introspection, to listen from within in a situation, because I'm feeling the sense of there's a your spirit team is trying to get your attention in a situation. Is something that is you need to pay attention to, okay? Because your first card out says be bold and make the first move, okay? So making a move in a situation, asserting yourself, being assertive, speaking the truth. Maybe if you have to say something, maybe you taking the initiative in a situation is what I'm feeling. The energy around the situation is gaining momentum, Taurus. That's coming through as well. Confidence is the key to success. So whatever this is that Spirit is, you know, you're being divinely guided to do, to exert some type of, maybe you have to stand up for yourself, stand up in a situation, stand up for someone. Spirit is just saying that you have to take that initiative, right? Confidence is your key to success right now with this full moon in Leo. So very fiery energy, leadership, determination, willpower, okay? And this says, your last card says a personal issue reaches resolution. So there's some type of resolve that you're wanting to see happen. But I think it's time for you to take action in a situation. So if I'm speaking to a Taurus who's just kind of been sitting back and waiting for maybe someone else to say something or do something, I think that Spirit is calling for you to, like, in this moment, it may be your time to do something. I'm hearing that maybe some of you have to step up and be the bigger person in a situation. maybe get the ball rolling in a situation where you have to communicate, you know, because maybe once you, I don't know, I just get a sense that if you're waiting on someone else to initiate conversation, it's not going to happen. You have to do that, right? And for some of you, you may not want to do it. I mean, I know sometimes that can be a challenge, always having to, you know, be the bigger person in a situation. But sometimes that's just, that's our role, right? That's who we are. We present as that person that's going to, you know, get the job done, be the leader in a situation, speak our truth, you know. So that's what I'm feeling for you. So you have Cancer here, you have Leo, you have waxing moon, and then cardinal moon. So yeah, so it's something that there's time has passed in a situation. You may be avoiding a conversation, or avoiding saying something to someone, and just trying to, there's a feeling that maybe if you don't say anything, maybe, you know, it'll pass. Maybe you have done that. You've tried to sweep something up under the rug and it just keeps coming up, or you keep suppressing a feeling or a thought or something. Instead of expressing yourself, you're suppressing in a situation. And I think that's causing you, seems to me like it's causing more stress. Because there's a sense that maybe you're not being true to yourself. You're not honoring your true self. So you have to say something. Yeah. Communication is key would be the next card out. Take time to breathe and then to meditate. So it's something that maybe you need to really sit and think about. I get the sense that you have. It's something that's just constantly on your mind. Like, I need to have this conversation with someone, or I need to take the initiative in a situation. I need to speak up. So you know that you have to do it. And so if you've come to this reading with this on your mind, I think the answer is that you may be looking for is a yes. It's time. Okay, it's time for you to take action in a situation. It's time for you to say something, to speak up in a situation. And I just feel that, you know, if you're being divinely guided in that, then I think that Spirit, you know, the confirmation here is that Spirit has your back in a situation, and it's just time. Like, the time is now for you to do whatever this is. Okay, and we're gonna look a little deeper. But once again, you know, these are general messages, so you take them how they resonate. You know, don't force them to fit, because I may be reading for several Tauruses, so I can't, you know, sometimes, you know, I'll pick up specifics, but, you know, you just take it how it resonates. Because like I said, I can't tap into everyone's personal, you know, specific situation. But that's what I'm feeling. It's something that you have to say in a situation, do in a situation. And it's just time to take control. Time to take action in a situation. If you're waiting on someone else to do that for you, it's not going to happen. Okay. And what I'm feeling is like it's time for someone to take the initiative and to do something in a situation. Okay. All right, so let's go a little further, Taurus, and let's take a look at, let's look at tarot and see. This is for Taurus. Okay. All right, so Taurus, this could be a relationship, or just someone very close to you. But you have the Lovers here, more Gemini energy, okay? And I think you had Did you have Gemini? No. But so the lover, so this could be someone you're in a relationship with, a partnership, a marriage. This could be family, it could be a child, but it's someone that sits really close to you, like in some type of like an intimate setting, right? Somebody that's just close to you. So a child, a romantic partner. I'm picking up definitely it could be a relationship. Do you have what crosses that energy then is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so which is earth energy, your energy. So I'm getting the sense that you're wanting to maybe fight for a relationship, and you're trying to fight for if this is a relationship that is where there's a lot of tension, conflict, chaos. You're wanting to really keep it together, and maybe that's why there's a need for you to say something. Because with the Four of Pentacles here, Four of Pentacles, it can talk about, Pentacles are all about stability. It can talk about money, but in this case, just something stable, something that you're wanting to hold on to. My advice to you is just make sure that you're not holding on to this in a selfish way. Holding on to something that is, where you're being selfish, where you're not looking at the bigger picture. Because sometimes the Four of Coins can be more of a selfish, I want this all to myself. It can also be a card of desperation. I'm holding on so tight to something because I don't want it to leave, right? But then if the energy is like a desperation, if there's a desperation energy of desperation around this situation, then you may be setting yourself up for a failure, kind of, because it's kind of like, when we set intention for things, we have to, you don't want to set a tone of, I'm desperately trying to hold on to something, right? Because you want things to be free and free flowing. Because I don't know, I'm trying to channel it like I'm getting it Taurus, but it just seems to me like you may be wanting to hold on to something in vain, or hold on to something that really is time for you to let it go. And maybe this this conversation that needs to happen, where you need to take the initiative in the situation, maybe you need to say something. So if I'm speaking to a Taurus that maybe is in a relationship, your relationship, there may be some issues, some tension, I'm getting two people that may be unhappy in the situation, and maybe you're trying to continue to stay with one another, but there's just so much pulling against that energy, right? And so you're forcing it to fit when it really just, maybe it just needs to, this might just be two people that just need to look at this from a different perspective, okay? And actually, ask the question, are we happy here? Are we at peace here? And whatever, wherever you may find yourself in this, right? Because I don't know the situation, right? I wouldn't say to you, well, maybe this is two people that need to leave each other, and break up. Only you know that, right? But I'm not going to just say that, because this could just be two people that need to talk. Two people that are just going through their day-to-day routine. They have obligations. You have, bills. You have kids, whatever. And you're not looking at the needs of each other, but you're just kind of on autopilot, right? And maybe you need to come together. Both of you may be feeling like some tension and some, you're not satisfied in a situation with whatever this is, but you just kind of sweep it under the rug, and you just continue to, set yourself on autopilot and go to work, take care of the family, pay the bills. But both of you feel like it's not working, like there's something else that I need to say, it's something else that we need to do. It just is becoming, it's a feeling of it just becoming very routine, okay? Like there's, you know, no love, no romance, you know, no connection. It's just more routine. That's what I'm getting. And so it's your reading, Taurus. So what I'm getting is that you're going to have to say something. Because I think you're the one that's unhappy, or you see that both of you are, but like you see it and you are the one that is really pulling on you to address it and to say something. Okay, that's what I'm getting. The challenge in this situation is that it's always on your mind. Like you can't. Eight of Cups is, you know, cups are emotional, so it's always on your mind. So whatever this is, whatever you have to say, whatever you want to do, whatever needs to be discussed and looked at and analyzed, and it's like it's becoming an emotional burden almost for you. You're assuming things. So if your partner is has become distant, you're assuming the worst instead of just sitting down and having a conversation with them. There's a sense that maybe you're with someone who doesn't want to communicate, or they're hard to read and you don't really know how to get on the same page with them. And the way the cards are falling, I think it may be time for you to do that. Like you may find that this time around when you sit down and have a conversation with this person, you just come to a better resolve and you come to a better understanding of what's going on. Okay, that's the sense that I'm giving. But with this Eight of Cups as a challenge for you, you have to get out your head, because it's almost making you feel for lack of better words, it's kind of making you feel delusional, or like because you're assuming all these things. It's like, you know, in a situation where you're trying to read someone, you're trying to analyze the situation, but you really just need to talk it out, because you're assuming, well, maybe they're not happy with me. Maybe they're cheating. Maybe they're, you know, whatever this is. But you may find that once you talk and put all this out on the table, it may not even be that, you know. But there's definitely, if this is a relationship, Taurus, there's definitely some type of disconnect here. But you're wanting to bring harmony in the situation. You're wanting to reconnect, you know, emotionally, spiritually, you know, and communicate. What you don't see coming is the Ace of Swords. Okay, which is good. That's communication. That's speaking the truth. So this person may actually say something. And what I was getting before is that I think the time, you know, divine timing is at play here. And I really think that it may be the time for you to say something, because maybe you're in this energy, this window, right, of energy where this person wants to also open up and say something. And so you just initiating, hey, let's sit down and have a conversation. Let's go out to dinner, to a movie, whatever. And let's, you know, try to do something fun. Let's switch it up. And in that energy, right, it may be, they may feel more, you know, open and relaxed to actually have this conversation. Okay, and talk about the relationship. Because, yeah, so what you don't see coming is the Ace of Swords. Speaking the truth. Someone may speak a truth that you're not ready to hear. That may also be, because that's, you know. So Spirit just wants you to remember, have confidence in the situation. I think that if we change our perspective and just go into a conversation understanding that, you know, you have the right and the free will to speak your truth, and then open communication for the other person to do the same thing, and just set that intention that no matter what, I'm gonna listen, and I'm gonna, you know, listen with a openness and a willingness to want to understand, you know, my partner or whoever this is. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling, Taurus. It looks good. I think the energy is like, it's a good time is what I'm feeling, a good space for you all to have this conversation. Okay, for some of you, this could be someone on your job, that you need to address something, you need to say something, you've let stuff, you know, you've swept it under the rug, and you know, you haven't spoken up for yourself, and you feel like because of it, you're getting looked over, you're being mistreated. It's time for you to say something. Okay. All right, so you take that how it resonates. If this is a child, I think that they want to talk to you, okay, about something that they've been maybe keeping held inside, and maybe you've been asking questions, but they've suppressing, they're not saying anything. I think they're ready to talk. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting, the strongest. All right, Taurus. There is some type of reciprocity and balance that's coming in this situation. Your advice from Spirit is equal give and take. Okay, remember I said that if you're going to open yourself up to having this conversation and to hearing this person, you know, be open to also hearing what they have to say to you. Even if it's at, you know, Ace of Swords speaking the truth, you may not want to hear it, but it may be something that you need to hear. It will give you the closure that you need or the answer that you need so you can actually, you know, move forward in a situation, okay? Because you're clear now. You don't have to sit in this Seven of Cups energy, because you'll know, you know, what's going on. You'll have clarity in the situation, okay? Spirit just wants you to know that you have to address it. You have Four of Wands here. This could definitely be a home situation. So family, a marriage, a relationship, something like that, something that's stable. It doesn't feel that way though. Spirit knows that you want to work on it. You have Eight of Pentacles, talks about putting work in the situation. Maybe you're, if this is a partner, marriage, sacred union, maybe the two of you, like I said, are working so much that you're not focusing on each other, on home, right? The foundation of your relationship. So you definitely want to. So basically what I'm getting is that Spirit is just saying that when you open up and you actually communicate and you put some things out on the table and you let your partner know how, or whoever this is, how you feel, I think that there's going to be some equal give and take, some more open understanding. They're going to want to hear you because I think this person knows that they see you. They know that you want to, your intention is to work at this, right? To build with them, to make things better. If there's an opportunity to make them better, okay? So be bold, take the first, you know, take the, what does your card say? It says, confidence is the key in this situation, and be bold and make the first move. All right, Taurus. So it's on you. And your angel message, you have Archangel Gabriel, okay? And it's Queen of Gabriel, so in tarot, this will be Queen of Wands. Spirit wants you to know that you can do anything right now. It says, go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people, okay? So, yeah, you're in an energy of manifestation. Things are coming towards you, very attractive. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands there's an attractive energy around the Queen of Wands. She's able to manifest the things that she wants. So maybe if you're putting, you know, setting intention, putting a lot of energy and love into a situation, you're really working at something, things are manifesting. But we have to, so if you set the intention that maybe, you know, for you and your partner to get on the same page, and that's the intention, and now you have to take action in the situation, okay? So that's what I'm getting with that Queen of Wands. You can light a orange candle to connect with Archangel Gabriel, since that's the angel that came through, and just ask for guidance and help in this situation, okay? If you would like to do that, if you'd like to communicate with your angels, because that's the angel that came through for you, all right? So do a little research on Archangel Gabriel, see how that guidance can help you in this situation, and just call on, because you have your angels, your spirit guides, Holy Spirit. You know, I believe that we have a whole, you know, we're never alone. We have a whole spirit team. Call on people that are close to you in this situation that can really give you some good, you know, advice, someone that can listen to you, and save a safe space for non-judgment, right? They can just listen and hear you out. And then you and your partner set that intention as well. You know, when you get ready to enter this conversation with whomever this is, let them know that my intention is peace. My intention is for us to get on the same page in this situation, so that we can come to a resolve, so that we can get on the same page, right? You're open to equal give and take in a situation, reciprocity. All right. So yeah, it looks good. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that helped. We'll cycle back around at some point in September, and we'll tap in and see, you know, what the energy is around this situation again. Okay. All right. So peace, love, and light, Taurus. And we're going to shift it and do Virgo. All right. So Virgo, I hope all is well. Don't forget to hit that like button for me, Virgo. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonates with you. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. I'd love to have you as part of the family here. The channel is growing. I'm so grateful, and thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed. All right. This is for Virgo. So let's tap in, Virgo. We're going to get you some, see what the general messages are, the general energy, overall energy for Virgo. Through retrograde, I think a lot of things have come up for us to look at, because all of the signs so far have gotten like, maybe if you are thinking about things, you're, you know, things are coming up. If you were in a conflict with someone, or something from the past that needs some type of resolve so that you can move forward, it just seems like with this past retrograde energy, like what I'm seeing is that a lot of things are coming to the surface, and the good part about that is, you know, they come to the surface so that we can work through them, so that we can see what, you know, as we're on our spiritual path, right, spiritual journey, in order for us to become the best versions of ourselves, we have to actually see the things sometimes that we don't want to see, but it's in seeing that we can become better, right? So if you're setting that intention to grow and to heal, then that's what's happening. That's why, you know, in the shift, you know, there's a lot of shift, and sometimes it doesn't feel comfortable. You know, I know that personally, you know, spiritual awakenings and healing, sometimes it's very uncomfortable, but it's needed. Okay, so just open yourself to that, because that's what I'm getting so far. With the readings, they have been just very like there's an urgency, like now you see it, now you have to, you know, apply some action and just move in a situation. So Virgo, at the bottom of the deck, you have adjustments are required. Okay, so there's something that needs your attention as well. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, full moon in Cancer. You have your card. It's a time to give rather than take. Okay, new moon in Virgo. Okay, your energy. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Okay, so you have Cancer here, Virgo, your energy, and Pisces. So you may have that in your chart. You may be dealing with a Cancer, another Virgo, or Pisces. And then you have time to breathe out. Okay. What I'm getting, Virgo, is that this looks like I think I'm getting that for some of you, you may actually be doing just that, like some shadow work, healing aspects of yourself, Virgo. And so maybe as you're doing that, because that's what I was feeling when I said that in the beginning, like that, because all the signs so far, but you know, you as well, that you're maybe doing some shadow work. You're taking time for yourself, trying to look at things from the past maybe, or like I said, heal aspects of yourself, heal, you know, family traumas, you know, past hurts and traumas. And so you're just kind of wondering now, like, am I ever going to get to a place where I'm okay? Okay. And I think the answer here is yes, but I think you have to stop looking at where it's okay. It's like there was a time when you had to look at, and depending on where you are in that, you have to be honest with yourself and take an honest assessment of like what happened and where you have come to this point. But I think Spirit also now wants you to see like where you are and where you're headed. I feel like I'm speaking to a Virgo who has done some healing work. You may be going through a spiritual awakening, and and that's beautiful. Just don't get stuck in the work, in the what I had to go through, and actually start to sit. I think it's time for you to actually sit in, wow, like I've come through that. I've you know, give yourself some credit for the things that you have worked on, for the healing that you have already done. Okay. Because I believe you're in an energy, a time to give rather than take. I think it's, there's a time right now for you to get back. It's like if you've planted seeds, then it's like the things are growing for you now, right? You've done the work, and now you're walking into a season where you're going to get to reap the benefits and the rewards of that work that you're doing. And even if it doesn't feel like it, that's what I'm seeing. So Spirit is just telling you to just breathe, okay? Maybe doing breath work. It could be very important for you right now because you have time to breathe out next to meditate and contemplate, okay? So maybe some breath work, you know, meditation where you're just focusing on breath, mindfulness practices, you know, and there's so much, you know, that's just general, but like there's so many things to tap in when we talk about, you know, mindfulness practices and energy work and things like that. But finding what kind of resonates with you right now and what works for you. There's a sense that some of you have been approached, or maybe you're online looking at things and something keeps coming up, you know, some type of energy healing. Maybe like you're thinking about joining some type of meditation group or some type of class for yoga, something like that. Something like that keeps coming up. And I think that this is more confirmation that it's time to maybe head in that area. I'm feeling that some of you need to get into like a group setting. You've done a lot of introspection, a lot of healing work, maybe just you and the divine, or maybe you and a therapist. But I think now it's time for you to kind of maybe like some group work, group healing, getting with people who are like-minded souls, people who vibrate and they're kind of where you are, meet you where you are, you meet them where they are, something like that. Because you are on this new path, Virgo, a new journey. And so Spirit's like, well, you have to surround yourself with new people, places, and things, okay, that kind of align with where you are right now. Okay, and that's what I'm getting so far. And adjustments are required because you can't expect this, you know, something different, but doing the same things, the same patterns of behavior. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. So let's take a look at tarot and see. What does Virgo not see? Advice from Spirit. Your overall energy, or your energy that surrounds you, is 3 of Pentacles, and it's crossing Queen of Wands. So you are sitting in a very magnetic energy where things are being drawn to you. If you've cleared a lot of things, if you're doing some healing work and you cleared and cut, you know, some energetic ties, you know, negative things that were just low vibrational. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. If I'm speaking to a Virgo that has done that, like has done the work or doing the work, so it's like now you have to kind of set yourself up for success by surrounding yourself with higher vibrational people, places, things. Okay, that's what I'm getting with this Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles talks about people wanting to work with you in harmony, kind of like-minded souls. It can also talk about seeking like wise counsel, right? So people who are giving you what you need in this time frame, like in this space, in this season. You're aligning with people who vibe on the frequency that you vibe on. You're finding your soul tribe. And Queen of Wands lets me know that people are, there's an energy around you of you may be attracting different types of people, different types of crowd, and it feels like a little different, like I don't know. I just feel that there's a sense that like you feel like that's not your table, so to speak. Like those should, those aren't my people. Those, you may have in the past looked and said, well, those kinds of groups of people or people like that, that's who I want to hang with. That's who I want to vibe with, right? Take that how it resonates, right? But you've kind of shied away because maybe you didn't feel like you were, maybe you weren't that, maybe you feel like you weren't on that level yet of where you needed to be, financially, spiritually, however it fits for you. But Spirit is just saying, yes, you are. You're right. You're sitting at tables. You're being introduced to people. You're attracting people on the level where you are now. So open yourself up and receive that. So there's new people, there's new resources, and it feels. I'm feeling like a sense of it feels. There's a sense that some of you may feel like you don't deserve it or you don't understand how you fit in this space. But Spirit is just saying you do because you've done the work, right? So I'm speaking to a Virgo who's done some work, and then now the universe is sending you the help, the resources, right? You've upgraded, right? And so, but you're looking like, well, what is this? Is this for me? Yes, it's for you. You've done the work. This is the reward. Okay? So that's what I'm getting. A challenge for you is the Moon card. And the Moon talks about things that are hidden. Continue to do the healing work, but also continue to receive blessings. The Moon talks about, not being sure. There's like a deceptive energy, but I think it's self-inflicted. Because you don't feel like you deserve it, but you do. It's for you, okay? Remember your card, New Moon in Virgo, says it's a time to give rather than take. The universe is wanting to gift you, to give you in this time, right? Not take from you. So in the past, if you felt like you were around individuals that were taking, right? Robbing you of your peace, your energy, right? You were giving and nothing was coming of it. You're in a new timeline. Things have shifted, right? And so it may feel uncomfortable. You're like, I'm meeting people who actually want to listen to me, want to give things to me, and like you don't understand that it feels uncomfortable, but that's where you are. Okay, so receive it. Okay. What you don't see coming is the Hangman reversed. So make sure that you're continuing to maybe speak affirmations over yourself that, I am accepting of this. I am grateful to these new energies of resources and people. And however the divine is gifting me right now, speaking that, because if not, you're not going to, there's like a blocked energy. You won't be able to receive it because you don't think that it's yours. Because the Hangman reverse can talk about like rigid thinking, or you're blocking yourself from seeing things from a different perspective. So it's like, remember why you started. You started doing the work, the healing work, and trying to be better, do better in a situation. So it's like you've done that. So now you have to, open yourself up now to receive what the divine has for you. Okay? So it's beautiful energy, Virgo, but you just have to know that you're deserving of it. Okay? So I may be speaking to some people, some Virgos that have gone through like a storm. And you've come out of that, and, now you're in a field where there's just peace and calm and rainbows, right? And clouds, and you're just like, whoa, like, what is this? Is this for me? Is this really? And so you may be looking around like, well, where's the thunderstorm? You're bracing yourself for the another storm, but Spirit is just wanting you to know that you're in a season of calm and peace. You've come out of that, and enjoy it. Enjoy the sunshine. Okay? And your advice is just, yes, that. Enjoy the sunshine. You got the Lovers here with the 10 of Wands reversed. So that's my wounded warrior. Spirit is like, this is your time to rest. Things are coming together for you. You've done the work. Okay? And King of Cups is here, and it's reversed because Spirit doesn't want you're worried. Okay? Spirit wants you to accept it. So Virgo, you got to accept. You've done some work. Start to accept and receive the blessings of that. Okay? You're planting, new seeds. You're growing. You're learning. You're becoming better. You're putting in the work to do that. So now things are coming back towards you that reflect that. And for some of you, you may be blocking it because it's new. It is unfamiliar, right? But remember why you started the journey, okay? And just open yourself to receive the blessing. All right, that's what I'm getting for you, Virgo. You have the 8 of Gabriel as your angel message. It says a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So listen to your guides, listen to your angels, pay attention to your dreams. Birds may be significant right now for you, Virgo, as a spirit animal. There's an owl here on the card. There's a blue jay. There's a cardinal, okay, an eagle. So some of you may be seeing those animals a lot, those birds. So if so, that's a sign. So your angels are with you. They're guiding you. And they want you to know that they understand that you've gone through a lot, right? Things have shifted and changed dramatically. I'm hearing in the past year for some of you, like you've just had to do things completely different. But you've come out of it. You've survived it. And now this is your time. The universe is, rewarding your hard work and your efforts to just persevere through whatever that was. Okay, so receive it. All right, Virgo, so that's your message. Leave me a comment, let me know how that resonated with you, and we're going to move on to Capricorn. All right, so hello, Capricorn. I hope all is well with you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. For those of you who have, thank you. All right. So this is for Capricorn. It's been a long day, Capricorn. And I wanted to get Earth signs messages out. So if my voice is cracking and I seem tired, I am. But we're going to get these messages out. So I really want to get back on track, get back on a schedule. But life is life, and it is what it is. I believe in divine timing. So whenever you find this message and whenever I post, it's in divine timing. And if it's for you, it's for you. All right. So this is for Capricorn. What's the messages, Spirit, for Capricorn? Okay, the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, you are very close to achieving your goals. So some of you have been just working really hard on setting goals. You have set goals. You have set intentions, and you have to trust. You have to trust that things are working, in your favor. Okay, you have to look at the bigger pictures. Your first card, full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so taking a look at the bigger picture is going to be important for you. Shifting your perspective, being more open in a situation where you're able to look at something from a different from all sides. Okay, there's a sense that people are giving you advice or direction, and it doesn't sound like something that you want to hear, so you're kind of shut off to it. But Spirit's just reminding you that, we can, stay open to learning. We can learn from anyone at any age, at any time. And so just being open to that, because I think there's people around you who really care about you, and they are trying to give you advice in a situation, and maybe you don't feel like you want it, you don't want to receive it, but just, open to listen. I think that there's going to be something in there that's going to help you. All right. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Okay. The end of a tough cycle, full moon in Capricorn. So Capricorn season around, your birth month, you may start to feel some relief. Okay, feel like a cycle is coming to completion. Okay, so at the end of the year for a lot of you Capricorn. Okay, so December, January, you start to feel some relief in the situation. You're going to see how your hard work is paying off in the situation. If you're worried about money, prosperity lies ahead, growth lies ahead, stability. So that looks good. No worries there. I think the most important thing is for you to just open the way that you're looking at a situation, the way you're thinking about a situation, the way that you're speaking over a situation. Make sure that you're speaking things. If you're manifesting, you want to manifest them as you want them to be, right? So watch yourself. Like, what are you saying to yourself? Oh, this is not going to happen for me. Is there self-doubt? Right? You have to reassure yourself. So that's going to be important for you because you have worked through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Okay. Right, that's going to be important for you. Scorpio is all about death and rebirth, transition, changes. Okay. Maybe something has come to an end. Something you need to let go of. Let it trust that process. Let that cycle out however it's supposed to, because there's something else that's coming. I'm hearing something is like you're having to release something or let something go that maybe you didn't want to let go, but you have to, because then it's opening up like another cycle for you. So like one cycle is completing, right? It says the end of a tough cycle approaches, but then there's like looking at the bigger picture. Reminds me intuitively, it lets me know that like there's something behind that that's even better. Okay, so don't limit yourself is what I'm trying to say, Capricorn. Don't limit yourself. Don't think small when there's so much more. That you, whatever you're setting intention for, go big, right? Go bigger. Don't limit yourself, because if you're stuck in some type of fear of the So maybe that's why you're limiting yourself, because it didn't work before. So you're like, it may not work now, but you know, that's the past, and the past is the past, right? There's a new cycle and a new opportunity to do something completely different. There's new energy being poured into a situation for you is what I'm feeling. But it's all about the way you think about a situation, Capricorn. It's mindset. So from here to maybe December, January for you, it's going to be all about you changing your mindset in a situation. So if you're thinking very low vibrational, you gotta elevate. Okay. All right. Let's see what else you got. For Capricorn. Clarify. Some of you may be getting ready to conceive. Some of you may be getting ready to conceive like towards the end of the month or the beginning of next year or next year. Some of you may have found out you're pregnant, or you may be pregnant now. And Spirit wants you to rest. So you're worried. You may be worried about a lot of things. Like, how are they going to come together? Maybe you weren't prepared. Maybe this wasn't like a planned pregnancy. So you're really worried about, like, how is this all going to come together? Because, you know, I wasn't prepared to, you know, have a child right now, or whatever the case may be. So Spirit just wants you to know that, like, you're good. Like, this is supposed to happen. Spirit wants you to also remember that if this isn't the first time, you know, if this isn't your first child, like you were fine the last time, you're going to be fine this time, because you are, because of your endurance, because of your ability to make it happen, right? Capricorn, that's Capricorn's energy. Very grounded, very, very practical and logical. You're going to use all of those skills this time. So the same energies and the same things that you presented the last time, it's going to help you through this. If I'm speaking to a Capricorn, if you're getting ready to conceive and maybe you're a new parent, this is your first child, Spirit just wants you to know that you're fine. All the things that you know, none of us really know. When something is new and unexpected, all of us, you know, you have to learn where you fit in that situation. But Spirit just wants you to know that, like, you're going to be fine. You have enough of what you need to be okay in this situation. So enough willpower, knowledge, you have resources, help. Okay. So you're going to be fine. So yeah, for some of you, this could be a child. You have the Empress here. And then my card of, like, rest. So Spirit wants you to just take it easy and rest. You're worried, though, about money and how things are going to work out. And Spirit's just like, don't worry about that. Don't put that stress on you, okay? Call in your help. Whether it's, you know, from your spirit team or from those that are around you that are your, you know, supportive people, okay? But just know you're going to be fine. Because you're really in deep thought. There may be a loss. Some of you may have lost a child. Maybe you didn't. You lost a child in the process of being pregnant with a child, and you didn't conceive. And so that may be something that's on your mind. You're worried about that. You may be grieving the loss of someone, or you may be grieving the loss of a child. But Spirit just wants you to know that you're going to be fine. Like, the Queen of Swords is here. I'm getting the energy again of, like, you knowing that you have to listen to, like, higher wisdom. Like, there's you're in your head about a situation, but like you do know, how can I say this? Spirit wants you to look at the facts as you know them. I think you're worried about something, but your worry is not, it's irrational. Okay. I understand if you're worried about a situation, especially if this is someone getting ready to, bring a child life into the world. I get that. But Spirit just wants you to like know that you have what you need around you, whether that's good people, resources. You yourself are very, smart enough to figure it out, find what you need to help you. So Spirit's just like have, what you need is there. All right. So look at that. Look at what's in front of you instead of everything that's, running through your head about the fears, and don't get stuck in fear. Right. You had the card work through your fears. Okay. A challenge is the Lovers. Okay. So a challenge is you're wondering how things are going to come together. Are they going to work out? Okay. If you're with someone, the person that you're conceiving with, maybe you're wondering about if you all are gonna be okay in this situation, if you're gonna, maybe there's some conflict in that area. But I don't know, I just feel like whoever I'm speaking to, your worry is like, it's just that, it's just worry in your head, but it's not like rooted in any facts or anything. Like what's in front of you is growth, stability. You're fine. Work through your fears. Look at it from, because remember, your first card out, Capricorn, was seeing something through a different perspective, right? Look at the bigger picture. And I don't know, I just feel like Spirit is like screaming, you're fine. You're going to be okay. Everything's okay. Just breathe. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Just breathe. My Four of Swords card, just breathe. And rest because swords represent the way we think. So rest your mind, what you don't see coming, you're going to burn yourself out. Okay. You're gonna, if you don't, so I don't want that to happen, especially if I'm speaking to a Capricorn that's getting ready to conceive. You don't need that extra stress. Okay. So call on your supportive people. Maybe make some adjustments, if you can in some areas. Getting the rest that you need. And then overall, even if I'm not speaking to someone that's getting ready to conceive, this is just a Capricorn who's just worried about every little thing. And how everything is going to come together. And I get it, because it's rooted in some type of past thing that happened in the past. Some fears, and so you're just like, you don't want to repeat that, and I get that. But you're in a new cycle. Remember, end of a tough cycle approaches. So prosperity lies ahead. You're going to be fine. Okay? And that's what I'm getting. You have Empress here, so this could be a new mother. This could be someone getting ready to conceive. Okay? You may have a motherly energy or grandmother energy around you, and they're helping you, whether they've passed on or they're here with you in this physical reality. But you have what I'm feeling is that you have a lot of help and you have a lot of support. Okay, so just try as best you can to just breathe and relax and not overthink it. Okay, Capricorn is what I'm getting. So let me get you an angel message. Let's see. You have the Three of Ariel, okay? So Archangel Ariel wants you to do what you love. It's time for great personal growth in career or artistic endeavors. Working with others in a cooperative manner, okay? So once again, the help you need is around you. The resources, the help. People are wanting to support you and help you. You also have to communicate that, okay? You have to communicate what you need. I may be speaking to a Capricorn who's like really like used to do very independent and used to doing things on your own, but there's people around you that want to help you in a situation. You just have to open be open. Also, some of you may be wanting to shift careers. This may be a job situation and you want to step out and do something different, but there's fear. Work past it, because Archangel Ariel is saying it's time for great personal growth. Okay, so in a career or in an artistic endeavor. Okay, so go for it. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I hope that reading resonated. I hope you got something out of it. Don't forget to leave me a comment, like the video, subscribe if you have not, and I will see you in the next video. The next set of readings will be for water signs, okay? And I will see you next time. Peace, love, and light.